I spotted something down here when I came in here this morning. I've put my hammer next to it, and it's a butterfly. It's a tortoiseshell, a beautiful tortoiseshell butterfly, look. And tortoiseshells hibernate over the winter, so it must have been hibernating in my room somewhere, and I had no idea. And I'm not sure what to do with it because it's raining outside and it's not really springtime yet. So maybe I've just disturbed it with all the commotion going on in here. I might have to put it in the barn or something, not sure. So the butterfly's on the move. It kind of flew over to the window and it's kind of just walking around on the floors. I'm gonna have to go and put it in the barn. So the job for today, it's I think it's about 3 o'clock now. But the job for today is to take this hideous 90s heater off the wall and take it to the skip. Well, I'm not going to take it to the skip today, but the rest of the jobs to do today is to try and get the skirting boards off. And because they're attached to really old plaster and very old walls, I'm a bit concerned that it's gonna rip the wall off with it, which is not great. It's very echoey in here now. All the furniture's gone. And that little butterfly is still crawling around, so I might have to see to that before I start. We've secured the butterfly. How pretty. Classic tortoiseshell. Though she's got a few nibbles out of her wings. See if she wants something to eat first. Here we go. She's on a hyacinth. And I'm gonna leave her there for a little while. See if she wants any nectar. Not sure if she's drinking anything, I don't think so. We'll see. Before I disconnect the plug now a bit, I wanted to switch this all the sockets off. Just in case. So I might do that. It's going to get quite dark in here. Board. Now I just tried this and it actually feels like it's coming off quite nicely. Touch wood. Oh, would you look at that? One small tiny bit down, the rest to go. It's the old doorway. You can see the edge of it here. This old doorway, we're talking Georgian. We're talking about 17th century. But the house was modernised in the 1840s. So yeah, this is even older, this doorway, because that part of the house didn't exist. And this behind here is our study, which would have been the landing at the top of the stairs. But it's a separate room now. But anyway, I'm really enjoying how this is going off. It's absolutely great. Wow, look at all these nails. Square nails, hand forged nails, look. The old wallpaper. Look, on the inside. Floral, like hand printed wallpaper. Wow. These ones have different nails in. They are different to the other skirting boards. They're more modern. It's all mismatched. There's your wallpaper, look. This long strip of skirting board, which is like 5 meters long. I think, instead of trying to get it through the house, because I don't think that's going to happen, I'm gonna chuck it out the window. I don't think there's any other way I can get it out. There's no way I can get a 5 meter length through the house, so I'm gonna have to go out the window. That's what I did with all the wallpaper, because there was like wallpaper, several layers of wallpaper all over these walls. That all went out the window. And the carpet. I ripped the carpet up and just threw it out the window. So it's quite handy to have like a massive, like fully opening window. You can do that one. You know, I'm really tempted. There's footprints, you can see someone's footprints on this board. But it's really tempting to just knock a cheeky little hole in here and see what it looks like where the old fireplace used to be, but I feel like that's just making more work for myself in a minute. Yeah, this is going to have to go out the window. corner's a bit soft. The last bit, and it's come off so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to have to give the floor a good hoover before we start the next phase, and I think that's going to have to be working on the walls, because all apart from this wall here, it's going to be painted. So everything apart from this wall here is going to be painted. And yeah, we're going to have to sand the shutters and the door before that's also painted as well. So yeah, it's going to get very dusty in here after this. Sanding and filling the walls and shutters. I'm not looking forward to that bit whatsoever, but you know. So there it is, everything is gone. Done and dusted. And I'm really gonna have to blow my nose because it was so dusty behind those skirting boards, honestly. Should have worn a mask. I'm really pleased that is over and done with now anyway, because I thought that was gonna be much more difficult than it actually was, and they all came off really easily. I think I'm gonna throw these all out the window now. But yeah, you can actually see here where the little fireplace used to be. Look, starts there and there. Look, just a little fireplace. You could see before I painted it. I put this paint on here, but you could see where it was plastered, where they filled it in. They put a socket in there as well, which I might need to heighten a wee bit. Still several nails still stuck in here. I'm going to have to go out skirting boards, I got a bit curious, and I started thinking about the fireplace, and I got my phone light and I shone it underneath where I'm taking off the skirting boards, and I can actually see the original fireplace surround, the stone surround of the fireplace, and it looks like it's been filled in with breeze blocks. I think they're called something else in America, but we call them breeze blocks. They're like concrete blocks and like porous. Anyway, so it's been filled in with breeze blocks, and I don't know. I started thinking, what if I took the wall out and uncovered the fireplace? Is that too much? I started looking up what it would have looked like. And it's quite similar to a Georgian style fireplace, methinks. Like Regency maybe style. And Mum reckons it would have been a basket grate fireplace, so it would have had an iron grate in there, and it would have probably would have had a wooden surround. So the grate is probably gone because there's concrete there blocking it now, and obviously the wooden surround long gone. So all the grates in the house don't exist anymore, apart from one up above in the attic, which actually survives, which we're very grateful that it does. It might survive, but the chances are quite low since there's breeze blocks in the way, so it probably doesn't. Which is such a shame. They were probably taken out and scrapped years ago, and the surrounds the same, you know, either reused or, you know, burnt. Which is horrible, isn't it? But yeah, can't go back, can't rescue them now once they're gone. But what we can do is try our best to restore and reinstate. So I'm thinking about spending today, what I was going to do today is the ceiling, because I started taking the paint and underlay and stuff you put under wallpaper. It's on the ceiling and then they've kind of like painted over it, and I think that's to try and hold the ceiling together because it's old plaster. It's nothing to worry about, it's just old plaster that is no longer as stable as it once was. But anyway, I was thinking about fixing the ceiling today. But last night I took up the skirting board, they're on the brain, a floorboard here that had been essentially ripped out in order to put electricity in the room, sockets in, and it squeaks like mad, so I've taken it up. That's what I was going to fix today, and do some dodgy looking nails in the floor that need taken up and new ones putting in, but I think I'm going to do this fireplace. It's probably going to take me more than a day to reinstate. What have I got to lose if I'm going to do it? So Mum reckoned if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it now when I don't, haven't put the skirting boards on yet, because in the future I'm going to have to chop up my skirting boards. But first I'm going to have to take this socket out. So I'm going to remove it off the wall, obviously turn the sockets off first, take up the end of the wire, kind of just pull the wire out of the way, and take this socket out. So I wanted to move this anyway. The skirting boards I'm going to get are higher. Oh, there's a crystal. Aquamarine, lapis lazuli, fluorite, modular, okay? But anyway, I'm going to start with this. I'm blubbering on because I'm nervous, but also excited. This is quite exciting. It's probably going to be much tougher than I think it's going to be. But you know what? That's the fun of renovating a place. So, better get my screwdriver. That's just the whole box coming off there. Oh, sorry. Now I'm gonna take up the ends of all these separately. It's quite a lot of wire. Okay, that's that done. And also, I'm going to be putting new sockets on as well. I'm going to be putting on like nice ones, like old-fashioned looking ones. Yeah, so not going to be using these again anyway. Can you see it now? This is the stone fireplace, and that is the breeze block. See in there? Sorry for the bad camera work. But yeah, there it is. There's the stone fireplace. You can see it. It's been covered in gloss, like most things in this house for some reason. Yeah. The socket has quite handily given me a little hole.